Not every deal in Pawn Stars turns to gold. In fact, sometimes it turns to absolute trash. And I have the auction results to prove it. Today I am looking at 3 items the shop actually lost money on, and not just a few bucks. Together, these deals flushed away $1,147. Let's see who made the worst call: Corey, Chumlee, or Rick. First up, we have Corey. Back in 2013, a seller came in with a, unique piece of medical memorabilia, a Dow Corning breast implant sample.
So, I'm here to sell my boob?
The seller wanted $1,000. Corey, seeing an opportunity for what I assume was conversation piece value, talked him down to $600 and bought it. Then came 6 years of regret. No buyers, no interest, not even one of those quack medical device collectors. Eventually, the Pawn Stars threw it into an online auction in 2019 and, drumroll please, it sold for $20. That's it. A $580 loss. Perhaps Corey should have called an expert for this one. You would think a breast implant expert would be pretty easy to come by in Las Vegas. I mean, I guess it probably got people talking in the shop, but that's a pretty expensive icebreaker. Chumlee isn't going to let Corey have all the fun. In 2016, he bought an antique Chinese finger guard for $240, with no expert opinion beforehand, much to the dismay of Rick when he found out about the purchase. But after the purchase, the expert Phineas came in and said it was worth $750. Chum was thrilled. Rick, who thought it was a bad buy, had to eat his words. Or so it seemed. Fast forward 3 years, the item finally sells in a 2019 auction for $225. That's less than what Chum paid. A $15 loss, so not catastrophic, but still a loss. And Phineas? Yeah, he missed the mark by over $500. Ironically, this is one time Chum was probably better off not calling in an expert before the purchase. It's likely he would have paid more when the seller heard the $750 value. And then there's Rick. In a Season 9 episode, filmed in 2014, a seller walks in with a pen used by President Lyndon B. Johnson to sign Medicare into law. The asking price? $5,000. But Rick wasn't buying the hype. He starts his offer at $800, eventually negotiates up to $1,000, and seals the deal. No expert needed. Later that year, he puts it in a large, well-known auction. The final sale price? $448. That's a loss of $552. It turns out the pen didn't carry the political weight Rick had hoped for. So let's recap. Corey bought an implant for $600 and sold it for $20. Chumlee bought a finger guard for $240 and sold it for $225. And Rick bought a presidential pen for $1,000 and sold it for just $448. The total loss between the 3 purchases? $1,147. Not exactly a winning streak. Let me know in the comments, who do you think made the worst deal? Was it Corey with the 6-year unsellable implant, Chumlee and his off-target expert, or Rick, who learned the hard way that not every presidential pen is a collector's dream? Have you had any bad purchases? Thrift store find? eBay regret? I want to hear it. And if you enjoy seeing how these deals pan out, or don't, make sure to like, subscribe, and keep coming back for more. Thanks for watching.